Alright, this is Jamar from Tag Team. Today I'm gonna be doing an unboxing video and initial thoughts on this gun cleaning kit I got from Amazon. Iunio kit I needed to replace my old kit with. My other kit didn't come with jags, didn't come with every caliber that I need, so it's something I found on Amazon, and now I want to give it a review, or at least my initial thoughts review, and then I'll follow up in the comments on what I think after using it a couple of times. So let's take it down below and get my initial thoughts. Okay, so getting into the review of the Iunio kit that we talked about earlier. This is the gun cleaning kit I purchased off of Amazon. So this kit was roughly about $45. And first review, so this is gonna be a review of me just my first impressions. What I think about it, what I think about the case, what I think about all the contents inside of it. And I will say, starting off with the case, I do feel like the plastic is gonna be durable, but I don't like these gaps here. So it's a gap here, and there's also a gap right here. And those two gaps, I do believe, are coming from the contents that are inside. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up. And I will tell you before opening, the case does come in different colors. I got the green, I've seen black, and I've also seen pink. So, opening up, first initial reviews, we're gonna talk about this later. But first initial, I think is very well packed. It does come with this premium gun cleaning kit user guide. For the most part, this guide is all about letting you know what you get inside your container here. So I'll move that to the side. They do give you some Q-tips. The guide doesn't tell you how many you get. I might post that, I might put that description down later because I'll probably count those out. I'm almost gonna think there's about 50 because I'm gonna say maybe 25 in each bag. And then, also doesn't advertise, you get this gun cleaning mat. I do have a couple of different gun cleaning mats. I like them because if you accidentally spill any type of solvent or anything or gun oils on your table, then of course it doesn't get on that, and this kind of absorbs that up. Now, at the bottom of the mat, it does let you know, set your Second Amendment, and then they give you a little thank you for purchasing here. So before getting into the kit, one thing I like about this particular company, I haven't tried this yet, but I'm definitely gonna try it, and then I'll put that down in the comments once I see how that works out, is it lets you know that out of all of that they will actually replace any of these items in here as complimentary. All you have to do is actually email them directly. So I'm gonna really see how that works because I do have some brass bristles of some of my old kits that of course go by. Now, granted, these things are like $1, $2 to replace yourself, but I just think that's a pretty good guarantee there. But I'm gonna move that to the side also, and then get more into what everything that the kit does come with. So we're gonna start from here going up this way. So first two things I'm gonna point out are these oil containers, and what I'm really interested to see how these are gonna work out. Reason why I say that, because right now, the gun cleaning oils that I use typically leak out of the cap. I'm actually using Hops number 9, and it seems to always leak when I try to carry it. So I'm really curious on how these are gonna stand up to that. So I'm gonna put solid in one, and I'm gonna put oil in the opposite, carry it around when I'm not at my house and I need to clean guns on the fly, and really see how these work. I also teach some classes, so I'm gonna see if that leaks in here. Now, it does come with non-mops. The mops go from your 17 all the way up to your 12 gauge shotgun. So that's definitely pretty much every caliber is covered here. And then going to your brass bristles here. So the bronze brushes is going to be 14 of these. So that's also starting from your 17 caliber, and that's going to the 12 gauge, but there's a couple more in between just to get you a little bit tighter fit when you're actually cleaning, depending on what caliber you're using. For the most part, I'm gonna be using my 9, the 22, 45. That's what I use the most. But like I said, having all the different brass brushes works. Then when I do a couple of customers guns, of course, the different the different bronze brushes will work. We'll take that out. Gonna come down here. This is for 50 caliber. That's just your jag there. But then they give you both of these cleaning mop pads, and I mean, it's about, actually, let's read that one. It is 50 patches each. One's bigger than the other, but you get, so a total of 100 patches. And then they give you your muzzle guards. Never really had to use a muzzle guard for any of the firearms I clean, but the one thing I will critique on this particular set is I love the fact that these are brass. I love the fact that your jags are brass. Brass rods, I feel like they could have just, even if we had to charge extra $1 or $2 for the kit, could have gave me a muzzle guard that were all brass. So if I do decide that I'm going to use these, I'm probably gonna replace these out with brass muzzle guards, because I like to use brass on everything when it comes to cleaning my firearm. And then they give you 4 polish rags to polish up the gun after utilizing it, or after getting it clean. So remove those to the side. Coming further over, we have our jags. Our jags are also going from 17 all the way up to 45 caliber. The one thing I immediately noticed when it comes to these jags, so when I opened up the case, I'm not sure if y'all noticed it, but this one right here continuously falls out. Now I understand that this caliber is very small, but so is your 22, and they made the 22 longer. So the reason why that's important is because when you put all of these in here and then you close this case, this one, by it being so much shorter, it doesn't touch the top of here. So when you close this and carry this around, that one falls out every time. I really don't understand the design of that, because I figure you just make it a little bit longer, a little bit taller. It'll still fit in the barrel the same, but then when I close my case, I don't have to worry about it falling out. But that's neither here or there. Just something I wanted to point out. Now, they did give you 4 different patch loops, so if you want to use those instead of the jags, you can definitely use these to move your patches in and out. And then these different attachments here are to help attach the different jags to your brass rods here. So all those attachments are necessary depending on what caliber you're cleaning. Now, when it comes, moving over here, you have your 3 different brushes here. So the one I would use the most is, of course, this brass one here. I don't really use the nylon brush too much, but I do like the fact that they give you 3 different brushes for the whole gun cleaning kit. Coming over here, your smaller caliber, they give you 1 handle. And then how these seem to work are, you take them. So if you're cleaning any long guns, and they all screw together like so. And then of course, you can move that back and forth in there. And of course, then if you're screwing that on like that. So what I'm really gonna be interested in is my previous cleaning kit. The reason why I actually wound up buying this one is this handle here broke off of my previous cleaning kit. So I'm really interested to see how long this stands up. And again, I will be putting a follow-up review down in the comments after I get through some paces with this kit. Going back now, I'm gonna show you what I meant about these items here moving around, which I just think is a poor design. So all of this stuff I'm not gonna keep in, so I'm gonna keep this out. I'm probably going to keep my gun cleaning mat in there, but I will show you even without the gun cleaning mat, even without the Q-tips that it comes with, it snaps together a little bit easier, but that gap is there. And then you just heard that stuff move around once I did that. So that's the one thing, again, I'm not the biggest fan about, because the only thing that are moving around are these loops. That one wasn't snapped in properly, but these loops here, my patch loops moved around, and now I have to come through here and find that patch loop, that connector, this connector, and to be honest, we're missing one connector. Probably somewhere in here. So, oh, here it goes, that connector. So I do really feel like there could have been some type of better design for that. What I might figure out to do is maybe just try to make that a little bit thicker so it will touch the top when it closes. But that's my biggest critique on this set is I feel like if you're gonna have a well-organized set, and I like to stay really organized, I feel like this would be way better if these things didn't move when I closed it. Now, granted, you put this mat on top of here, since that gap is still there, I'll probably keep one of these Q-tips in there, close it around, close it down, and maybe that mat will hold that stuff in place a little bit more as you don't hear it moving around. But then when I turn it upside down and then open it back up, we're gonna come back down to that one caliber there that I already pointed out should be a little bit longer moving. But again, now those did stay in place. So like I said, might just have to keep the mat in there to keep it all organized. But again, I'm gonna do a follow-up after I get some Sullivans in here, see how those work out, go through some paces with these brass rods, make sure those hold up, and then I'll put it in the comments. There will be a link below for this kit, and was again about $45. So I think it's a great value for what you're getting. Has everything for any beginner gun enthusiast that want to very clean pretty much anything you'll buy from the store. Have any questions? Let me know. Put it in the comments and I'll respond to that.